Right, hello again YouTube. Welcome back to the Front Depths campaign. In the last one, we've destroyed the lightning hoods. They're completely gone.
Yes?
In this one, we've got a bit of time before the next fight, so we're going to do a bit of logistics setup, a bit of repair. Generally get everyone back into full fighting force for whoever we have to fight next. So, first of all, we're going to rebuild the land harvester on this point that we lost before. We're going to capture this point and put a land harvester on it. Shockwave Peninsula. In public knowledge, this remote area is an industrial zone filled with nondescript factories and similar uninteresting sites. In truth, the peninsula is a secret research facility of the 13 Sages, with the surrounding waters being ideal testing ground for the hover technology. Though assaulting the heavily dug-in lightning hoods will certainly be a challenge, it was a bit of one. The daring conqueror could gain access to all manner of knowledge and resources left behind by the rogue scientists. But of course that's what we've done, not that that actually means anything in practice, but...
Yes?
Right, we're going to return the majority of our forces to home base, which is not there, it's there, for repairs. We'll just leave behind who we can afford to leave behind for capture duty. We'll actually have the Andes stay there because these guys will take way longer to get back.
On my way.
Got half an hour before the next fight, or next having to pick a thing. Actually not sure that force is actually helping, so we'll send them back too. Especially since they're reduced to a single... Oh no, they've got 2 tanks left, but they're severely damaged, so...
Yes?
Land harvester is built.
Yes?
Right, so this Naga can return.
On my way.
We can re-establish the full supply route that used to be up here.
Yes?
That was... So it was... What else we want? Be there.
On my way. On my
there.
way.
There.
my way.
And then back to...
On my way.
I think that's the full loop reset.
Yes? Yes?
Well, this one is returning. These guys are capturing. We're going to want to try and grab as much land as we can quickly because it won't hang around. We know what the AI are like. But we'll be able to move up if we have this hover tank force.
Moving out.
Move up and just gradually take that strip of land over time. Should be able to catch that whole side of the map. Yeah, I don't know who we'll be fighting next. Of course, the alliances seem a bit random. I assume it's to do with the AI I haven't been fighting in the background that we can't see, but... Yeah, what the alliances are and how much they actually cost seems to be very random a lot of the time. Excellent, right, so you're in place. Spawn you in. Let's add in another land harvester here.
Yes? Yes?
That one finished, we'll be able to repair the hover tank force. It's already there. Probably need a supply runner out to go out to it as well. White Flayers don't seem in any hurry to grab the terrain around there, but probably because they're probably still reeling from our fight with them. We haven't seen any of their craft come up this way. The only thing is, once we get back to fighting them, I'm sure they'll be back up to strength quite quickly. Well, they'll be back up to strength already, I should say. At least there's some equivalent of their previous strength. So it looks like we've got Twin Guard, Dustwind, and I guess still Striders and then White Flayers, I think. I think that's what's going on there is anyway. Right, how goes it here? Is that done? And Harvester is done.
Listening.
That force is repaired. Send them home.
Moving out.
Could have got to the capture, but it's fine. We'll let those ones handle that. Speaking of capture, that's done.
On my way.
You can return to base.
Yes?
You guys probably don't want to be
On
on it
my
directly.
way. On my way.
No, it's not you. Who's the one that's on it directly?
Yes?
Then? You?
On my way.
Yes. We need to leave a little bit of space between them, or actually sorting them gets impossible. We got a lot of commodities from the last ones, which is one of the reasons we went for them, so... We'll probably try and do that again. We clearly do burn a lot of resources fighting. Although, hopefully we'll have a slightly easier time of it with the next faction, but I don't know, because I don't know who it's going to be yet.
Listening. Moving out.
Moving up into the dark. We don't have line of sight on them.
Yes?
Yeah, you can actually come back as well, because we'll need a
On my way.
repair vehicle on the scene in future. These are the unsung heroes of our force, these Naga 2s.
Listening.
They're not the ones doing the fighting, but they are the ones keeping everyone else fighting. Oh, resource zone. In fact, you won't be heading back just yet. You're going to be heading up to take that. I either forgot that was there, or
Listening.
just hadn't seen it.
Listening.
We'll happily have that zone. We're halfway through peacetime. Oh, is anyone up there?
Listening.
Radar balloon, if you can move on to that, actually.
Moving out.
They're not tremendously fast, but they can move. Actually, that's good, because that gives us line of sight on the other bit as well. Yeah, there we go. Grab that weird little missing square.
Yes? On
And
my
you can
way.
move down and take
On
that.
my way.
We'll have that territory as well. Shockwave Coast. Oh, hang on. What about the Scarlet Empire? Scarlet Dawn. Oh! East coast of the island, though pleasant and ideal of tourism? Actually, it's meant to be ideal for tourism. Has been completely uninhabited and fenced off for the past century, with the officials of the Empire blaming a large-scale industrial accident as the reason. Popular conspiracy theory claimed that the Scarlet Dawn mothership crashed on the beach during the First War. The First War? Oh, they mean when the Empire broke up. Okay. Sorry, I was having a moment there. Sightings of odd lights and black and green UFOs are common among the denizens of the nearby plains. Ah, so it's because it's near the Scarlet Dawn the likelihood testing site that they actually don't want people going there. Gotcha. Makes sense. Looks like everyone's reuniting okay. How many resources have we got here? Quite a lot. Excellent. In fact, they're about full, so we should definitely start some repairs on
Yes? Yes? On my way.
Listening.
these. You guys are actually okay.
Yes.
You're okay.
Yes?
You have a destroyed Vivian. The Naga that's just arrived is going to help with repairs by the look of it. Let's get the hordes back up to strength, shall we? We'll get the others back home as well soon if we can. If we are fighting the white flayers, it won't take too long to cross the plains. The Angies can nip in and destroy that resourcing force at any rate. It does have some turrets. Oh, actually, there's a big vehicle, the Holder. Interesting.
Yes? On my way.
Just say we had time. There's no time indicator there for
On
the
my
next
way.
meeting, but it was just it disappears when you get close enough. Apparently. Is it repairing the dead one? Oh, no, it's repairing the damaged one. Okay. As well as that, that is good, but that's not what you're here for. Rolls over. Right, you're actually here to build a new land harvester. Oh, they don't actually have to take this thing to build it. Or to build a resource on it. That's interesting.
Yes? On my way. On my way.
Or maybe it won't function until we've actually taken the ground, but either way. Pretty sure we're going to manage it.
Listening.
There we go.
Moving out.
To there. Any more capturing that we're doing at the moment? They're still going. That's happy where it is. This one we can actually move
Listening.
south.
Moving out.
Got a better idea what's going on over there. We're not going to be missing too much.
Listening.
Actually, maybe not too far though,
Moving
because we
out.
don't want to lose too much coverage in the middle, but we don't want any blind spots if we can help it. But our range of vision is pretty good. Right.
Yes?
There you're up there,
Yes?
aren't you? I guess actually you could move
On
up to
my
there and
way.
capture that one. That'll speed things up a little bit. Right, all quiet for the next few minutes. We'll do a quick save because we've got everything sort of a bit sorted out now. Don't mean an actual quick save because as far as I'm aware the game doesn't support those, but yeah, you kind of don't need to really. It's kind of slow paced enough that like You kind of don't need quick saves. No, I'm not sure save scamming would help most of the time anyway, even if you did want to do that. I guess you could save for every battle, and we do sometimes save before a lot of them, but... If you know what, you go to there, and then the Angies can move on up.
Listening.
In fact, have you got enough resources to repair the other one? No, not even close. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that one's only full. Yeah, we'll probably need a new supply runner. That's the other thing. Home base. We'll build one more supply runner to do the run from the far end. In fact, is there anyone running to that one? It doesn't look like there is, so we'll have one more that does a run between those three. I might even have to increase the resource storage on those other harvesters because they're not very big. In fact, we did on this one, didn't we? If we do save as land harvester extended, and we should be good. What do we need? We need the one there. Oh, that was it. Here's the land harvester, right? Yeah. What is it? Resource vehicle. Resource carrier. Oh, and now we need to pull all because it's going to build on the wall.
Yes?
Well, not to be an ideal start. Split off.
Yes?
Right, and then let's set up a supply route. So, you need to go...
On my way.
There.
On
there,
my way. On my way.
There. Back to base, which should be about there.
On my way.
And then to there.
On my way.
You are a cargo. Just to maintain a little bit to keep yourself going. I need to work out why you go so slow. Okay. Though I do agree with what someone said, we could probably do with a cargo plane or helicopter at some point, maybe. Alright. We have our options. So, we can fight the Deepwater Guard, which for some reason will cost us a huge amount. I guess that's piracy for you. Jack Sparrow is a hard man to argue with. Or we can fight them at the White Flayers, in which case they'll pay us a huge amount of money, so I can only assume that someone extremely badly hates the White Flayers. For no reward, we could join the White Flayers to fight the Steel Empire and the Twin Guard. No thank you. Join the Deepwater Guard against the Scarlet Empire and the White Flayers for 209,000. Join the Deepwater Guard against 3 factions for 12k. 12,000. No. Join the Twin Guard against 2. Join the White Flayers against everyone else for 250,000. Fight everybody for nothing. Fight the Twin Guard, but that'll cost... Oh my god, these are terrible. I think we'll be fighting the Deepwater Guard and the White Flayers, because the reward for that is enormously better. They're both happy to have us do that. We're going to do that one. We're going to be fighting two factions by the look of it. Okay. So. Yeah, so it's coming from the south side. So, let's get our tank forces back out. Let's immediately do what we said we were going to do. Let's go kill that.
Moving out.
Just have the Andes go down and take that out. They can do that.
Yes?
The main battle tanks will move down to here and start capturing ground.
On my way.
Now, the good news is, one of these is the weakest faction, in theory. So, oh, what's the missile for? I don't know. That Chris will just be on its own, I guess, for now.
On my way.
We'll just have it be reinforced by other forces when they get near it. Need to let them start moving so I know who I've not ordered.
On my way.
We'll do a bit of a land grab quickly while the war's still starting.
Yes?
The missile carrier force. You can go down to
On my
there.
way.
Actually, no. Let's send you down to
my
there,
way.
so we've got some firepower coming in towards the actual fight. These Andes will also join the.
Listening.
But yeah, rather than waiting for repairs. Yeah, let's have the Naga repair them out there. So.
Yes?
You can have as many resources as you need to get that one up and running again. But we'll get those two working, and then we'll send them straight down to the fight as well. They're the quickest machines we have. They'll get there quickly. Oh, we have a tank force down here. I forgot about this. Yeah,
On my
let's
way.
actually have you go down here.
Listening.
This radar balloon can move down
Moving out.
south.
Yes.
There's a good few tanks there. They might be at risk, but we'll see how they do.
Listening.
And there's the hover tank repairs. They're going all right.
Yes.
Listening.
Good. Okay, you're repaired. Let's go into the fight.
Moving out.
That's two Slayers. A Wrecker. That's the...
Yes.
Wrecker's the pinball. Okay, so they definitely have machines
On my
already.
way.
If you maybe go up to here.
On my way.
Be ready to unite with the others. As I said, they have reinforced quite well. Cataphract, Slayer. Cataphracts are nasty, if I remember correctly. We are splitting our force a bit, but I think the Dustwind Gypsies won't give us much resistance. I think we'll be able to... I like the other factions where I'm not sure any of our tanks are actually technically better quality individually. For the same cost.
Yes.
I do think
my
that
way.
with the Dustwinds, I do think we just outright could bully them, even if their tanks are cheaper. Yeah, we'll quiet up here. Yeah, I don't have to worry too much about that terrain, but that Naga can always grab that over time. I think there may be... It kind of looks... I know it says capturing, but it kind of looks like they're going to defend the scrap collecting force.
Listening.
It's 8-4. That one? That one, I think.
Yes. On my way.
Listening.
A lot of them, but I reckon 3 Angies will be able to take those out.
Yes.
Especially if I
On
can
my
get those
way.
guys in to help.
On my way.
I'm a
On
little
my
worried
way.
about how much stuff there is coming into this point. I think it's going to be a fairly decisive early battle here, although there is more of them coming as well. Might well have to pull out afterwards. Quickly. Right, let's start that fight. Now, geez, you're going to have to pull your weight. Kill a few each, I think. That Leopold's also there, that'll help. We know that does a ton of burst damage. Make sure we're in the right area. Terrain looks to be slightly hilly. That's not bad terrain to find in though for us. Oh, I forgot they've got that big thing on the point. Uh-oh. We'd better get a look at whatever that is. Oh shoot, we had our resources. Oh, they're going to sink because they haven't charged their batteries. Oh god, okay. Good.
Yes?
This again. I love this sort of thing when it just kills us because we slightly screwed something up. I get it, but it's annoying. Hold, you better get in range quick. Oh god, what are you doing? There's one right there. Get it. That not the Leopold?
Yes.
What? Let's not try to hold fire. Why aren't you shooting? Oh boy. Well, the good news is we've dragged this thing in to get damage. The bad news is it's going to hurt us. Oh yeah, what is this big thing? Where is it? This. Yeah, what is this and why is it on the resourcing point? It's enormous.
Engaging now.
I will repeat my sentence. What is this and why is it on a resourcing point?
Listening.
Why Andy's able to take off yet? Nope. That's not on my way. You better get in the air quick, because those tanks aren't going to wait for you. They're quick. I completely forgot this was an issue we might have to deal with.
Listening.
Oh, one of them's moving. Excellent. Okay, so one of them's in the air and fighting at least. I might be tempted to leave it there so it can protect the others. We aboard it?
Listening.
Yeah. this thing's blades so it can't cut us. Don't think they're high enough angled to hit us, but just in case. Maybe even disable its tracks on one side as well, just in case. It's not. Strip away that cockpit block, whatever it is. The other Andes can get moving and have to help. That's no longer so much of a worry. How about you two? Are you up and running yet?
Listening.
Oh, yes, they are. Sort of. Okay, they're going now. Okay, good. Battery's charged. Yeah, I do think that is the one they've got to focus on. I think they are, to their credit. These are fairly resistant to missiles, so I did build them, did test them against, I think it was white flayers actually, so they can resist the fire for a bit, but not indefinitely. Yes, it was a bit annoying because the way the alliance worked out last time, or diplomacy or whatever worked out last time, we didn't have a good opportunity to finish them off. Which was annoying because we weren't too far off being able to do it. Now they've been able to build something like this. Oh, something's AI dead. Great. It's that one.
Listening.
On board and get that thing moving, or at least fire the guns at this thing. What is this thing, though? Is this a resource, or are they just allowed to build stuff this big? Because this doesn't seem quite fair, right? Like, I know I mean, I suppose the factories tend to have two big crafts, but even still, look at this thing. This is a small cruiser on land, like, a lot bigger than any of the tanks are allowed to be. What's the volume on this thing? Yeah, it's huge. This is like 4 tanks worth, and we've damaged it already. I guess the idea is you take it on with 4 tanks, but that's not really how from the depth scales. Bigger craft don't quite scale on a flat curve. You need to try and take out that gun turret if you can. If we do lose the Andes, we'll rebuild them. They are useful to have around. I prefer to win this fight, obviously, but we've done some damage to them. It's just, I would like to have these guys finished off.
Listening. Listening.
Slightly less damaged one. Yeah, I guess they can just build massively heavier tanks than us. We may indeed need to build something to get around that volume limit after all. We can do it. Potentially docked components, but... Or we could have a crack at setting self-replicating, I suppose, like Twin Guard, but... I don't know how well that would work, really. The small drones don't tend to be very powerful at all, but... Okay, gun turret's dead. Focus on these side guns. just let it do its thing. I don't think we're going to kill it at this point. Yeah, it's getting missiled by this thing. Can we pull back? No fleets. Ah, okay, we can pull back. Go, go, go.
Listening.
Get out of there.
Moving out.
Discretion is the better part of valor in this case, or whatever the saying is. I don't have to wait for the one stuck at the back to catch up.
Yes? On my way.
You guys to there. We're going to need to be careful with this. Right. What we'll probably do... I have a bit of an idea for something here, so what we'll probably do is we'll pause the actual campaign here, and we'll start doing a bit of building in the next episode. And we'll build something to to help us deal with big opponents like that when they show up. So I have a bit of an idea for what we could do. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it. It's a tiny bit short, but I think this is a good place to finish it, because if we start building now, we're not going to get very much done. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.